Hello YouTube! Are you ready for a blast from the past? Were you aware that Madness Combat is still going to this day? Do you not even know what Madness Combat is? Are you a goddamn millennial? Well, if you're a boomer like me who's over the age of redacted, then you'll remember things like Newgrounds and all that jazz where all these amazing animations stemmed from. And Madness Combat was one of them. Back in my day, we used to watch our videos on Newgrounds from Flash animations with things like Weeble and Madness Combat. So really, if you've never seen Madness Combat, do yourself a favor, stop this video, go and watch that series, because oh my god, this is what we got brought up on back in the day. This series was what made animations what they are today, or at least was a guiding light in the indie animation industry. Hey, before the video goes any further, I just want to let you know that we have a Patreon, where you can support me, the fantabulous Makari, and get awesome perks for it, such as behind-the-scenes footage, early access, Patreon-exclusive reactionaries, and voting on future content, and so much more. Or heck, you can even just follow for free to get updates on all the goings-on within the Kari Mansion. With all that being said, thank you very much for listening, and please, enjoy the video. I'm actually excited. I haven't watched that phrase. Every episode would start with somewhere in Nevada, because it's always Nevada. It's always goddamn Nevada. Nothing good ever happens in Nevada. God, this is such a wild improvement. Okay, the only thing I'm gonna do to prove my point. So I want to show you what this looked like back in the day, just really quick. This was kind of where this all started. This was literally the start of the internet. This came out 14 years ago. You had Jesus in there, you had zombies in there, and it just kind of went through the... It went from one extreme to another. I'm pretty sure you can find all of the OG parts on here, and it kind of builds up. You basically watch this guy's animation quality go from that of like a novice to just something that's immensely impressive. And it looks very simple, and it is, but there's this like underlying story being told. And the concept of the animation, plot, the weirdness, the wildness was so indicative of like early 2000s animation, and it just kept you goddamn hooked. You had zombie Jesus, you had a freaking clown zombie monster thing in there. And you know what? This was Skibbity Toilet back in the day. Every generation gets a Skibbity Toilet. This was the early Skibbity Toilet. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. It was wild, weird, completely nonsensical, but you couldn't stop watching because of how weird it was and how the underlying story was there. So yeah, just a bit of a thing. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like animated versus animation or something. Ah, there's my boy. Just like Mario, his corpse is being milked for all it's worth. Oh my god, this guy's animation has just gone from one extreme to another. I love how he's Yo, Libby, thank you for the resub. I love how he's clearly picked straight back up from where it left off. I love how he's obviously modernized his animation style. And I love how he's, even with new software, new understanding of animation, he's still holding this sort of aesthetic and this quality and this sort of like vibe. He's almost like... he's purposefully downgraded the kind of element. He's emulating the old 2009, 10, 11 style of animation, even though it's such a modern type of animation he's using. It's really impressive. I say this, I'm nerding out just because this is, again, the stuff that made me who I am today. Oh, they had games of this as well. I used to play this shit back in the day. Like there were little mini games of this on Newgrounds that we'd play back when I was in my computer labs. Yeah, no, Kami, I used to play this shit back when I was meant to be doing work. Oh god, there were people in my high school who would be like playing Madness Combat out in the playground. And I distinctively know this because we in my high school, there was a bunch of kids who would sit in the computer lab and we'd watch Flash animations. And there was a point where we were all absolutely infatuated with this. And I distinctly remember this one day. There was a girl yes, it was a girl. A girl was watching this with us. Girls do exist on the internet. There was a girl who had her t-shirt wrapped around her head, exactly like Hank does here. And I was like, that's interesting. So I was like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, and they said, we're playing Madness Combat. Do you want to join us? And I was like, oh yeah, baby, let's throw down. I got to play a zombie. It was great. Ooh, grody. I can't get over his animation quality. It's so visceral and gritty, and yet it's so reminiscent of that nostalgic type. Like, I can see little bits that have just gone through the roof with the, like, attention to detail. But it's still indicative of that old Flash style of animation, of the tweening and the motion tweening and everything. It's, love it. I'm grinning from ear to ear. I'm absolutely grinning. How to know your kid, how our parents knew that we were autistic or ADHD when we were a kid is if we would watch one of these videos more than 6 times. I swear to God, my parents would come into my room and I would be watching this for like the 12th time. And that was probably the early calling sign card saying, yeah, I'm pretty sure my daughter's on the spectrum. And to be fair, though, this has a banger OST. An absolute banger. I might try and find it later, but there's one of the OSTs to one of the very earlier episodes just hits so goddamn different. Oh, this is making me want to go back and look at all the old Newgrounds animations and kind of see where they're up to these days. Oh my god, that's another big boy. I forget. I think the ones who bleed green, they're mutants, right? They're like bioengineered or something. Like there's a lot of clones going on here. Oh, big guy angry. Yippee! Man, I sure hope Hank doesn't fall in that precariously placed hole. Oh. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of the last episode, actually. I remember that the entirety of the fabric of the known universe and reality kind of fell apart. But then again, Hank has died so many times. He's basically an anime protagonist at this point. Because I think that was the entire thing that made the original narrative so wild, was that it just started out as this, like, nonsensical killing spree, and then evolved into something that had a plot. And you just got hooked, because the plot wasn't really obvious, and it just slowly started emerging as the episodes went on, and you were like, wait a minute. Am I interested in this? Am I following this? Is there a plot happening here? Something about, like, the sheriff and something? Well, either way, like, holy crap, this is, immensely nostalgic. I wonder how they're gonna bring Jesus back. Hank's character has been... Oh, God, it's this guy! Oh, fuck! This guy gave me nightmares. This... Okay, this guy right here. He's the OG. He's the villain, if you can tell. Oh my god, this just reminded me of something. Salad fingers. Salad fucking fingers. Jesus. I'm starting to get some immense PTSD, Vietnam flashbacks of the kind of shit I was watching when this stuff was coming out. Salad fingers, burnt face man. Oh, God. All of those David Firth animations. Oh, God. They're getting repressed memories and stuff. I like rusty spoons. Do you like rusty spoons? Where are all these enemies coming from? Don't question it. Doesn't matter. All you need to know is rip and tear. This guy was the original Doomslayer. Like, Doomslayer looked to Hank for training. Because this boy was ripping and tearing before 2016 even existed. Oh, that's so weird seeing this from that angle. Oh, that's so weird. I'm too used to the side view. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I know Doom started in early 90s and everything, but Doom didn't get his rip and tear mantra until 2016. You know, the Doom guy from the original Doom games, you know, he slayed some demons, but he was a little bit of a pacifist, you know, by comparison to 2016 Doom. Bring it on, motherfucker! Get over here! I love the mix of melee weapons and just random assortment of guns. Like, where are they sourcing all these things from? Oh, yeah. So, like, those spikes? Well, a little bit of a toothpick. After 15 years, my boy here still don't understand that there's no point fighting because the inevitability of you dying is guaranteed. You are in purgatory, my friend. It's all because you decided to go to Nevada. See, guys, this is why you don't go to Nevada. Like, this is the least violent trip anyone's ever had to Nevada. And I'd like anyone to prove me wrong. They're coming out of the walls. Wait, literally they are just coming out of the walls at this point. Violence seeking. Just like me after a VTuber collab. Meanwhile... What was to say? Just now, also Hank's gone, and I have no idea where he is. Sending you some probabilities, aiming to go upload, recover, Okay, so it's a mad scientist. Wow, you can really tell this is updated. They have touch screens now. Oh, this shit. Okay. I'm gonna play this, but I'm probably gonna cut it out of the final video. There was an animation that I still listen to this day. Anyway, back to the show. Looking back at the stuff I used to watch, this does kind of explain a few things as to why I ended up the way I did. Dude, if my teachers would have cottoned on to the stuff I was watching back in high school, maybe they would have made me see a specialist. So how is this gonna end, How are you getting out of this one, Hank? He's got that, Metal Hellsinger physics going. Like, throwing a hook shot to stay in the air. That's some real gameplay mechanics. Every superhero needs a hook shot. Doom guy's got one. This guy's got one. Master Chief has one. Oh, that's Sanford? Oh, I don't know. Locked in. Pull that ripcord. Wait, why did they tear that guy in half? Excuse me? Dude, these big boys are so unhinged. Oh my god, they just caught him and like, yo, you're better as a weapon. Yeet. Can he take on two big boys at once? No, 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 not again. Not again. No, no, oh my god. God, I wish that were me. At least somebody would be fingering me for once. It's been so long! Oh my god, that guy's face is just straight falling off. Oh, Furry Cat, thank you for the raid. Be a shout for Furry Cat, please. Thank you for the raid. How's the stream? Crush. Destroy. Oh. Oh. How does he see where he's going now? Literally no idea. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Okay, that was sick. Also, mods! Do we have any mods? Yo, mod check. Mod check. Any mods here? That was fucking sick. One named Doc must be the one named... Dude, I'm so confused. Oh, wait, that's not... Oh, I remember this guy! I remember this guy! Yeah, wasn't he the... Yeah, no, this guy was, friggin', what's his face? Yeah, no, I remember this guy. It's all coming back to me now. Dude, I think he's dead. I don't think you got... Or not. Apparently he's fine. Apparently he'll just walk it off. That's it. No, dude. Come on. Okay. I mean, if it's been 15 years and Crinkles is still pumping out these episodes of Madness Combat like this, I'm sorry to say, guys, I think we're going to be stuck with Skibbity Toilet for a long time coming yet. I hope he like brings this stuff out more frequently though. Like this kind of stuff just absolutely blows my mind with how much it's how far it's come. Yeah, well, you know what? If you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, please let me know in the comments. I've loved this. Maybe at some point, like maybe we'll go back and watch some of the older episodes at some point, or we'll do like a so like nostalgia Newgrounds look back at some point, because again, it's a mixture of animation, it's a mixture of stuff that I was very passionate about, so it could be fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Come join us on Twitch, come join our Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.